Hi guys, I have an update on Stormy. So those of you who've been watching the channel for a couple of months will know that Stormy came to us as a temporary foster with Harley on the same day. So we picked both up on the way, one from the other. And Stormy was a short-term foster. He'd already been reserved by somebody at the rescue. She had got a female mini lop, a year and a half old, and Stormy coming in at around 2 years old, we didn't know his exact age, made a really good match for her to bond with her mini lop. So Stormy came and the rescue was told he'd been neutered and vaccinated. So when we picked him up, there was no vaccine certificate. I informed the rescue no certificate was given, and the owners simply said that the previous owners hadn't passed one on to them. So Stormy had been to at least 2 homes prior to coming to us for foster and going to this forever home. The people who had him got rid of him because of a failed bond, but also they said because the children had lost interest, again, children with rabbits, and he was being neglected. They wanted to keep the son's rabbit, and it hadn't bonded with the daughter's rabbit, which was Stormy. So soon after getting Stormy from another person who had given them up before that, they then passed Stormy on to this rescue. So Stormy, we know, had been to at least 2 homes. Who knows how many before that? We'll never know. So Stormy, when he came to us, we were told had been neutered and was going in a week to be bonded with this other mini lop. So I had my suspicions while Stormy was in our care. We were also told Stormy was litter trained. He was not litter trained. I had to take the first night the pen from Harley's room, which was set up to help Harley be litter trained, down to the kitchen to put Stormy in because he was pooping everywhere. And I know some of it is territory marking, but he could not get anything in the tray. So I had to almost start litter training him as well in the time he was with us. During that stay, Stormy jumped the pen one night, and I came down the following morning and there was pee sprayed everywhere. Now I had a large white sofa in the kitchen, and he literally zigzag peed all over the sofa. So rabbits who do that tend to be unneutered. Now a neutered rabbit will usually, even if they're territory marking, pee in quite a nice little puddle. It's the unneutered males that can spray pee quite far away from where they are, and he zigzagged it all over the sofa. Now there was no hope for the sofa after that. Unfortunately, it was really difficult to clean. My fault for getting a nice white sofa in a house with rabbits. But I had my suspicions and I passed that on to the rescue. Now, when Stormy was picked up to go to be bonded, he was taken for a routine vet check at their local vet. Now, we are a 2-hour drive away from this rescue. So in emergencies and for Harley's neutering, because Harley was going to be a longer foster, he was allowed to go to our vets. A lot of rescues prefer them to use their own vets because obviously they get, I'm presuming they get rates with their vets that they can use as well. So Stormy was vet checked there, and it came back that actually no, Stormy was not neutered. So the owners weren't truthful. Again, another case of getting rid of a rabbit because the children weren't interested, and owners not really being very truthful with the rescue. So Stormy had to then go to be neutered. I think he was neutered a few days after that vet check, and he is now recovering from his neuter. Now, as you know, with rabbits who are neutered, it will take a good month or so for those hormones to calm down, take a good month or so for that wound to fully heal, and for them to be in the clear to then go and be bonded with another rabbit. So Stormy, at the moment, is still in that healing process. Although his wound is healed, he's still in that sort of isolated phase where he's going through that healing process. And then at the end of the month's time, he will be ready to go to meet the new female and to be bonded with her. Now, this rescue has a bonding service on site, which some rescues do, some rescues don't. So the idea was to get the female rabbit and Stormy bonded on site. Now that hasn't happened yet because of Stormy's lack of neutering. So Stormy has been neutered, and hopefully that will help to sort out issues of territory marking, issues of dominance, So he will be in a good position to be bonded. Obviously, he's been bonded with a female. She's been spayed, but it's a good idea that Stormy is neutered in being paired with her. So that's where we're at with a Stormy update. I will ask to continue to be updated, but obviously as my role in looking after Stormy was so minor in the grand scheme of things, I'm not sure how much they will continue to update me on Stormy's progress, but I know that he is going long term into a home to be bonded with a 1.5-year-old mini lop, who hopefully he'll find a very happy relationship with as bun wife.